What's up, y'all? I'm about to do that live interview that I was supposed to do last week, so I hope y'all stay on. So, this is exciting. Hey, Boo, how are you? So, there we go. I think it's connecting. I think I'm about to do the Tootsie Roll in a second. Hi! How are you? I'm so excited. So, for my Mini Talks audience, this is Mylah. I love you so much. All right, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. I don't ask anything off the wall. I usually just stuff that I personally find interesting, that type of stuff. So my first question is: do people even know that you were a part of making the band? Yeah, that's really cool. So I was like, when I found you on Instagram, I was like, she was one of my favorites. Oh my god, I can't believe I found her. So I think that's really cool. How was that experience? Wow. What was that experience like? I know it was like 10 years ago, something like that, but what was that like?
It was a lot of fun, to be honest. I went into it. I'd done a couple TV things before that,
Mm-hmm.
and I went into it knowing that it was for entertainment.
Right.
That it was so I personally did not take it all personal like a lot of the other girls did.
Uh-huh.
Me and my dad had talked before, and we were just like, we're gonna make the best of the situation. You know, whatever happens, happens, and don't make it. We're gonna use it. That's exactly what I had. A lot of fun. Diddy was always very sweet to me. Great. We kept in touch afterwards.
Oh, that's
I don't know if you
perfect.
guys remember Sin, who was on there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the diva maker. He actually became my manager after that.
Wow.
We are extremely tight to this day. So.
Wow. Wow. That is so dope. So you're in Atlanta. Is that where you're originally from?
I am from Anderson, Indiana, originally.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't lived there in a long time. I've lived in Atlanta for about 10, 11 years now.
Okay, that's pretty
After
cool.
making it in New York.
Okay. Oh, you actually stayed. Is it like, is it what we think it is? Like, I visited New York when I was younger, and being younger and now, I think that visually it'd probably be like a little different. Like, what we see on TV is like it's always busy, it's always moving, is it anything like this? It's just what we think it is.
It is. It's moving.
Wow.
It's body. I think if you don't like a lot of what feels like chaos, it's not for you. But I loved it. It lit like a fire in me, and I loved it.
That's pretty cool. So when did you discover your voice? When did you discover your voice?
I come from a musical family, so I've always sang. My mom is a choir director, so I sang in the choir. My dad plays quartet music. My sister sings, so it's something I've always done.
Right.
As far as like trying to pursue it, I was much older. I was maybe 18. So I'm from Indiana.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have a lot of examples of people who made money doing music, so it was just like, okay, something I could do. But once I figured out the sense of it,
See, the only reason my son ain't popped out here yet is because he's on his class trip. So I don't have to pick him up for another 2 hours. That's the only reason why, or he'll be sitting right on my back trying to see what's going on. All right, so let's play a quick game. So usually I do this game when I do interviews, and I do, it's kind of like a word association. So I want to do like a artist song association. So I guess like when I give you the artist's name, give me the first song that comes to your head. Don't think too hard. Whatever song, just like
any song.
Any song that comes to your head. with pertaining to that artist.
Gotcha.
Okay, so the first artist is Chris Brown.
Yo.
See, and that was my jam. What do you know about that? What do you know about that?
He didn't say that. I don't know what he said.
Oh.
What's your first? I did say it. Oh, he did say it.
Oh, surprise. All right, Tank.
When we, because it's on the radio all the time.
Listen, all day, every day. That is the only thing that we are hearing. Beyonce.
All night long, because I performed it last night.
Listen, and I wish somebody would have gone live, because I'm like, oh, if I was in Atlanta, I would have been there. Like, it looked like, even the pictures and some of the snaps that I saw, it looked like it was a phenomenal show. It looked like you all had an amazing time. So the last artist, random, Taylor Swift.
Shake It Off.
See, and that's the
I
song.
sing in a corporate band, so I just sing it every weekend.
Okay, so what is block worthy? Like, have you ever had to block somebody off your social media?
I have, but not because any. Oh yes, I have. I would say not because they've like been rude or anything. I block people because this is probably a different answer than you got. I block people because I have a real smart and nasty mouth when you rub me the wrong way.
Right.
And that I'm an artist and I'm trying to, but let me just block you so I don't read you.
Right.
And somebody screenshots this and then I'm forever known as a villain.
Right, as a person that's like doing, yeah, I totally get it.
Going too much.
I totally get it. So, if somebody had to play you in a movie, who do you think would be a good person to play you in a movie?
That is a good question. I've never thought about it. My son said Johnny Depp. Sir.
I'm weak.
Like me? Okay. I would say somebody like really cool and like chill. Somebody like Rihanna. I mean, she can turn it up.
Yeah.
Someone.
No, that's a good idea.
Plus, people that we look like we got the big forehead going on.
So, would you ever do reality TV again? Would that be something that you would be? Just because, like, I think reality TV, like in the early 2000s and now, are like vastly different. It's like two totally different ball games. So
yeah, I have been approached by a couple shows, and I'm not that interested. I'm very private.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's almost like the kiss of death for artists who are serious because whatever drama happens on the show, that's what you're going to be known for and remembered by. And it's like, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know who it's paid off for except Cardi B. Like, does the total opposite.
The absolute opposite. I think, too, with Cardi, she was already kind of popping a little bit before that. And then once she started going to a different plateau, she pulled out. That's kind of when she was like, you know what, I'm not going to rejoin the cast. It kind of did move me up a little bit. Let me pull out now so that, we're done. So, you're right. Me and my son's father, we talk about that all the time. Like, we don't really know who else it panned out for. K. Michelle is another person I think it kind of worked out a little bit for, too. But Cardi is the only one that comes to mind. It's like, it did well for her. So, how important is body image for, like, women in the industry? Like, do you think there's, like, still a stigma?
Yeah. A lot of people will say it's not, but I do think it is. But it's kind of different now. So, like, maybe back in the day it may have been like, oh, you should be really small.
Right.
Now, oh, you should be really curvy.
Yeah.
So, it's just a different thing. But we're in a whole new era of the way that you can release your music as well. So, you don't really need those machines behind you. So, if you are hot, your music will speak for you. Reach your demographic, it's gonna work because the girl Lizzo right now, she's a perfect example. Very true. You can't deny.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So, what kind of music do you listen to? Like, what kind of music do you enjoy?
I actually listen to hip hop most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I like pretty much anything. I don't really get into country too much, but pretty much anything from soul music to R&B to even rock. Like I said, I do corporate bands on the weekend, and we literally cover everything. So
yeah, top 40 pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So just a couple more questions. I won't hold you long because I know mommy duty don't never stop no matter what's going on. How was your sound influence growing up? Like, who were your musical influences? I know you mentioned your dad and your mom and that type of stuff, but who else would you say was a part of who influenced your sound?
The first person I can say influenced the sound a little bit, but the first person who really I gravitated towards was Prince. Partly because he's just amazing, but he plays guitar and father, so I was automatically drawn to that. But yeah, love Prince, love Anita Baker.
Can I tell you, I'm floored. I am still floored at your version of one of my favorite Anita Baker songs that you played, and I reposted it on my stories. And you don't know how many DMs I got. Oh my God, who is that? Girl, Mylah Music, look her up right now. 10 people was like, oh, I'm following her right now.
Was it the one with the different squares?
No, it was the one with, was it the different squares? I think it was the one you were in the car. I think you might have been in traffic or something like that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I posted maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and she reposted it.
I would have just went to heaven. Yeah.
I was like, my mother was here visiting. I was like, Mommy, look what you happened. Look what you reposted me.
I would have cried. Just cry. Oh, God.
Love Anita.
Yeah.
Love Sade. And then when I got a little older and really decided that songwriting and singing was what I wanted to do, it was all about Faith Evans and Mary J.
Yeah.
They had the hip hop.
Yeah. And I love Faith.
Faith was the biggest influence.
And I love Faith as a songwriter too. People not even people game that Faith as a songwriter is kind of a whole different beast too. People not even understanding. You know what I'm saying? Those are one of my that's one of my favorites as well. So what do you have coming up next? When can we expect some music? Your voice is beyond beautiful.
Thank you. I'm a little cold right now. I am currently working on an album, and so I'm not rushing the process because I've always done that. I'm a type of person that loves to have stuff out, so it's just I don't care. I'll record a song tonight, put it out.
Yeah.
In 3 days.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to be more strategic this time around because it's an actual album. So hopefully it'll be out around my birthday in November. I'm going to try to do a single in August. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, writing and recording right now.
That is so perfect. Listen, I cannot express how much I appreciate you taking out the time to chat with me and my little crew that pop in and out. I'm gonna save it and I'll post it on my YouTube as well. That's where a lot of people check out most of my interviews. But I so appreciate you. The funniest thing is that I will actually be in Atlanta in June. So, hopefully if you have a show around then, I'll definitely pull up for sure.
Okay, I'll definitely let you know.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for joining me.
One of my high school.
Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I gotta send you some apparel. I do t-shirts as well. I gotta send you something. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you, girl. And like I said, I'll look you up when I get up there.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night. Tell little man good night.
I will.
Bye-bye.